83% of adults don't know this about their money. Are you one of them? What I want to talk to you today is about financial literacy and how if you only knew a little more, you would be in a better financial position. This is the only New Year's resolution that you need to make, and that's gaining some financial education. Hi, my name is Imani and I am the Healthy Finance Coach, and my desire is to help you financially educate yourself so that you can gain discipline, balance, and success in your financial life. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm going to bring it to you real, because sometimes that's the only way we can understand it. My aunt just passed away, and it got me to thinking about how people who lived with their parents or were provided for by someone outside of themselves, if something were to happen to them, where would they be? Who would they live with? How would they provide for themselves? It's a very sad situation. My aunt taught me a lot growing up, and seeing her as the matriarch in our family really helped me to want to be better, especially financially. I'm definitely the type of person that doesn't want to rely on people, even though sometimes we have to, especially in the financial climate we are in today. I am trying to teach you to be secure in any economic climate, no matter who's in the Oval Office. But there's some things I need for you to do for yourself, because I can lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. So I need you to do some things for yourself so that you can be secure regardless of what happens. So when I say this is the only true resolution you need to make this year, this is the only true resolution you need to make this year. And that is to gain some financial education. What areas do you need to gain financial education in? Credit. If you know me, you know I'm very big on credit. And why is that? Because credit allows you to do things in moments where otherwise you would not be able to do. If you're struggling with your finances and you do not have any savings in the bank, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, where there is nothing left over at the end of your paycheck once you pay your bills and your essential expenses, what are you going to do then? If your credit is bad, you are not able to get a loan and you are not able to get a credit card. And that is something that you do not want to experience. There's a lot of information that one must have in regards to credit. And if you look at some of my other videos, I go into detail about the different aspects that make up credit and credit scores and how they are evaluated. Take a look at those things, because you want to be able to build credit. It gives you a sense of security, especially until you get to a place where you can save more money. Savings. Let's talk about that. Now, I know that without financial education, most likely with your first job, you did not create strong financial habits. Some may have, but most likely those are not the type of people that are looking at this video. If you did not create a strong financial habit, most likely you are using up all of your paycheck. Instead of what you should have done when you first started working is to automate savings. And you still can do that. How do you do that when you're living paycheck to paycheck? You're going to have to sacrifice something. I guarantee you there is something that you are paying for that you can cut back on. You can save and sacrifice for yourself and your future and your family. And if you don't have a family, then just for yourself. What does that look like? That looks like turning off some of these subscriptions that you really don't necessarily need right now and saving that. And I know you may be saying, Imani, a $20 subscription is not going to help me. I promise you, if you put those $20 up each month, that stuff adds up, especially if you're not touching it. If you can get to your HR department and ask them to start saving 5% of your gross income before you even see it, that's going to help. You've gotten in overwhelming debt because no one taught you how to manage your money the right way. We can excuse what no one did, but you're at the age now where you have to start making these choices for yourself. Like I said before, do you want to be 10 years ahead dealing with the same situation now? Or do you want to get yourself in order now so that you can be 10 years in the future and on the right path and not struggling? This is why financial education is so important. Learning how to save can take you to that next step to learning how to invest. Because if you are drowning in debt, your credit is messed up, most likely you're not going to have the money to place into an investment. And the ultimate goal is to have your money work for you, and investing is the best way to do that with proper investment strategies. But how do you do that if you don't position yourself to be in a place where you can save in investments? We have to get you to the place where you have savings in your regular savings account that you can access when you need it. Trying to get to the investment part, that's a whole nother story. So why do you need to make financial education your New Year resolution? Because you want a financial future that is bright, that is something to look forward to, that's exciting. So let me ask you this question. What's stopping you right now? What's stopping you from getting your finances in order and doing the best that you can in that area? I want you to write that in the comment. This is a family unit. So this is a no judgment zone. You're not getting judgment from me anyway. We know how the internet can be. But if somebody wants to judge you on that, that's their business. That's on them. This has nothing to do with you. Because while you're working to get yourself in order, they're probably just doing something that just doesn't even make sense. So what are you going to do today? I don't want you to be stuck in any type of situation, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job that you can't stand, whether it's a house or a home that you're not comfortable in because you can't move, because your finances won't allow it, your credit won't allow it, your savings won't allow it. How do you purchase a home with no savings? You can't, because regardless of how many grants you can get, if someone was to pay it in total, there are expenses that come up with owning a home. What are those expenses, Imani? For some reason, houses know when you move in. So your boiler might stop working. You may need a new dishwasher or plumbing. Your toilets may stop working. Your water just keeps running for no reason. Your heat may stop working. You may need new windows. How do you get that when you are not able to take out a loan or to have a credit card to use or to have savings in your savings account? You can't. Financial education and understanding how to maneuver is super important. Yes, I am preaching to you today because I know you need to hear it. And if you've made it this far, you definitely need to hear it. It's out of love because I care and I want you to be the best that you can be. And let's be real. When our finances are not in order, families do not stick together. Money is that one thing that breaks up homes. It breaks up families. Why? Because it's energy. There's a lot of energy that comes with money. And once you understand that, it will help you to realize that the more control you have over what you have going on, the better. Because what somebody else does on the outside is not going to affect you. But if you don't have control over your finances, what other people do on the outside will affect you. And then that's it. There's nothing that you can do about it. This is why your New Year resolution, because we're still in January, should be getting your finances in order, learning what you need to learn educationally so that you can have success with your finances, so that you're not struggling and mentally stressed and staying places where you do not want to be. If you need help with getting your finances in order, you can book a free consultation with me and I will help you. I also run a wonderful community called the Money Reset Hub on School. You can join that. That's free also. Don't let lack of money and not understanding how finances work dictate your life. It's not difficult, I promise you. But what I will tell you is that it does take some sacrifice. It does take some discipline initially to get things in order. And you will have to continue discipline to keep those things in order. Because how many times have we seen multimillionaires lose their money because they did not know how to manage it properly? And how many times have we seen people who make decent wages actually do well for themselves because they knew financially how to invest the money that they had. They didn't overspend. Financial education is so important. So Hopefully this helps. I thank you for watching. Until the next time, take care.